It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. And it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Let's go, baby.
The NFL is on EA Sports as we bring you a look inside Highmark Stadium here at Orchard Park, New York. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand, and this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you've got quarterbacks here, yes, they can throw the football, but they can also run it very well too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to focus on his running ability, and they still do. But now, he's turned himself into a true dual-threat quarterback. When he plants his cleats in the ground and turns it loose, good things happen downfield.
They go play action with Jackson. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Jackson. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 3rd and 4 now. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Well, the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. But there aren't too many guys who can do both. And at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
Throwing now is Allen. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now Allen. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. So now on 4th down, Sam Martin on to punt for Buffalo. Back deep is Steven Sims. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
From the gun, Jackson. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it first and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. They run it again with Cook. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now Allen. That is caught. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. A much different second drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game. And sometimes that first drive is more of a probing drive. It appears they found something here in the second one.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And now they'll throw with Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. To throw, it's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll get just a couple, but the sticks move again. To the air, Allen. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And we have an injury on the play. And it looks like the running back, James Cook, is the one who's down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take, punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Jackson. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Ed Oliver, that time to want to get in there and bring him down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He'll look to throw. Completes it to Aguilar. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Buffalo offense back out ready to go. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. Buying time to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Half 85, half 85.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot, and that will keep this a 3-point game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Now it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. No gain on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
Well, the stats that matter on this play, don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Out now is the punter, Jordan Stout. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was. And now it's 3rd down.
Coleman, the man in motion right. Here's Allen. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Coleman. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Cook again. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Allen now looks to throw. It's caught by Coleman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Here's Allen to throw it. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
On play action, Allen steps away to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Allen. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Off the option, here's Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. And that was Dorian Williams who found his way through and planted him for a loss on the play. Here's Jackson to throw. A short one there, caught by Likely.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there, and have that what he did after the catch.
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Jackson from the shotgun. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. In motion goes the tight end. Now it's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Gave a glimpse of his power that time. And then brought down at the 30. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. To throw is Jackson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. Tucker's kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bills going to take over again on offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And all the way down to the 26. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Throwing now is Allen, and it's caught. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but then he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Josh Allen scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Ravens going to get one more drive here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A little short one there, caught by Likely. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a 2nd and 5. In motion comes the tight end left. Here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Jackson will throw again.
That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Tucker's kick is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one.
A final shot before half for Allen. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
The Bills were led in the first half by their all-world quarterback, Josh Allen. He was able to take it in himself for the game's only touchdown. And you wonder if this coaching staff will ask him to do a bit more the rest of the way.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Allen.
Shakir holds it in.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Cook up the gut. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
59 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
They run again on 1st down. Cook.
They'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
To throw, it's Allen. Hard throw, incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. Allen going to go on 4th down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
Allen to throw once more, setting up the screen for Cook.
They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Five wide.
To the air, Allen has his man. It's Shakir. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 20-yard line. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. Now Allen. That'll be complete to Cook. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. And again, it's Allen. Throw left side to Kincaid. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They'll try and run for it with Davis. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Here's Allen. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Allen now looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Keon Coleman from 4 yards out. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the 2nd half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, manageable spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
They go play action with Jackson. Slap. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And Oliver able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return, and they will take over 1st and 10. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game. without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Allen from the gun on third down. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Another big play right there. And this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
They'll run with Cook.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal.
Not a whole lot there on first and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
Here's Allen to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a third and goal. Cook.
Showing off the elusiveness as he's in. Touchdown. Well, wherever he is on the field, he is certainly slippery with a football in his hands, and he proved it right there.
And normally moves like that aren't supposed to work this deep in the red zone because there's not enough space. Normally way more effective when you're working out in the open field. But here, incredible shiftiness, excellent contact balance, and he works his way into the end zone.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Sheds off the tackle.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
The Ravens send their punter out now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Stop.
Allen going to throw.
That is caught. Kincaid with it.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball. They leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the 4th quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Cook running right.
And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Again, it's Cook. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
From the gun on 3rd down. Allen. That is caught. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Back to the ground, Cook. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
91 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bills add 6 to their lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And they open the lead up now to 25. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was Josh Allen using his legs to polish things off.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
A short one there, caught by Likely.
And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Now a give running right. It's Cook. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
Third down, here's a run by Cook.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
So on fourth down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe.
So the starting field position was terrific following a surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession.
And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
From the gun, Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Play action. It's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
They go play action now. Jackson. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Completes it to Aguilar. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays.
Derrick Henry all alone. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 49 yards.
And the Ravens are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They go again with Davis. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Allen going to change the look here.
Back to throw. Allen. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Allen going to go on 4th down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out, and a 5-yard penalty.
Ball start, offense.
Well, this O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
And they will take a knee here.
This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we'll have a rematch of Super Bowl 26. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Washington Commanders, and it's all up next.
We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, this is one that the defensive coordinators have had a long week because these quarterbacks, you can prepare for them, but because of their legs, you never know what they're going to do.
And when the play breaks down, I think that's where the real fun begins. I mean, it is just so hard. You mentioned it. These defensive coordinators, they spend all week, and every time the ball is snapped, you really have to defend 2 plays. And what I mean is you defend the initial play that is called by the offense in the huddle, and then you also have to defend the scramble play, the breakdown, the improv. That's what makes these quarterbacks so dangerous. And it just takes one breakdown defensively for a big play, and it's 6.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
And I'm not sure I enjoy watching any quarterback in the league more than I enjoy watching Josh Allen. I mean, he's a bit of a throwback in terms of his play style. I mean, he's just as likely to throw a 65-yard bomb for a touchdown as he is in 4th and short to run over the middle linebacker. I mean, he plays with such a hard, aggressive style. There's not a lot of guys built like him, Mike, and I'll tell you what, he's a blast to watch.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down, a pickup of 9. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Once again, it's Cook, and that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Jonathan Allen, the big man from the interior, with the stop. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face 3rd down. Allen to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
And even though he's just a rookie, Mike, I think it's safe to say Jaden Daniels, He is one of the most dynamic athletes that we have in the entire NFL at the quarterback position. And on top of that, he's not a one-dimensional player. Yes, he's going to make splash plays with his feet, and he's going to make some highlight reel plays. But he is a quarterback. He can make every throw. He's got great arm talent. If he can continue to find the balance between those two aspects, he's got a chance not to have just success today, but he has a chance to have success for a long time in this league.
Come on, come on.
Throwing on second down, Daniels. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
On the jump. Deputy Timberwolf. Deputy. Ready, ready.
That one complete to Brian Robinson. They get 15 on that game. First down, Washington.
Ready.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. They'll throw with Daniels. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that game to nothing.
The Bills offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
That's taken in by Shakir. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now a 3rd and 2. Now Allen. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Bills first down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
3rd and long. From the gun, Josh Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's Cook. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. They'll send a tight end in motion. On the handoff, this is Cook. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They'll try and throw for it with Allen. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be 1st and goal. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the 1st quarter. 3-0 is our score. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got it.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Bills.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Bass's kick is good, and the Bills are out to a 10-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Get it. Go.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that's going to bring up 4th down. This is taken at his own 30. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Bills offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And they'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Now Allen. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll run with Cook. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff to Cook. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Frankie Louvu there to make the play defensively. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Allen. He'll try to run for it. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down.
That penalty is declined.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Slot receiver headed right. They're going on 4th down. Allen. And he's trying to get to the marker. It's going to depend on the spot, but the first indication that he does not get there. In fact, he did not. It is a stop and a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on. You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. 2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Slot man in motion right. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he's going to have the 1st down, mark him at the 45, and move the change.
Come on, come on.
Motion man set right. A very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yardage.
Cowboy 80.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. On the move past the 40. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Now, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better field for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. In trouble, and down he goes.
We spend so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on 3rd down, and give yourself a chance.
So it's 4th down, and Austin Seibert out to try the Washington field goal. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Commanders are on the board. It's now 10-3. So here's Seibert, made the field goal a moment ago, and now we'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Jonathan Allen, the big man from the interior, with the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the carry, it's Cook. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Allen will throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down. Allen going to try and hurry him up to the line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And 3rd down coming up. To throw again, it's Allen. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Open man downfield. It's Kincaid. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer. It sets up 1st and goal. Allen going to throw again. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal. They'll run. It's Cook. And he's into the end zone. James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Commanders' offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter.
Here we go. Set up.
On play action, Daniels. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Noah Brown. Touchdown, Commanders.
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and You always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can? How often are they really going to do that? Well, when they do, like we saw here, it is a thing of beauty. He put that big arm on display with that last pass, and it winds up going for 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. On first down, it's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Allen. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
On third down, it's Allen. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Bills first down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports Halftime Report. We saw some strong work from James Cook in that first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's caught by Eckler. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Let's go now. Bronco switch. Bronco.
Daniels now on first down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll be second down.
Ready.
Throwing again. Daniels. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Got it. Ready. Here we go. Here we go.
To the air again is Daniels. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. And he's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he finds a seam and takes it down to the 3.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bills offense. And Josh Allen headed back onto the field. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. They run out of the gun. It's Cook. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's going to be caught by Kincaid. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
Run out of the gun with Cook. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, Cook. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Not much. 2nd and long coming up. So now they'll throw it with Allen. That one knocked away and incomplete. Keon Colvin, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
When you call these double moves, you're going for broke. You're looking to throw this ball over the head of the defense, so give a lot of credit to the defensive backs. Yes, it led to a completion, but this was not the big play the offense intended when the coordinator called that play.
4th down. Here's Allen. that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5. They'll go again with Robinson. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Start.
Another run here for Robinson. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Bills offense and running back James Cook making their way out. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's complete to Coleman.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll go with the sneak. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Now Allen. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He's got the hook up there to Cooper. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Buffalo. A carry for Cook. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now Allen gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Here's Allen. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn. And the Commanders will take over here just shy of the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Commanders' offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. We're all even. Fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. Not much. 2nd and long coming up.
Let's go now. Let's go. Ready, ready?
To throw is Daniels. He keeps it himself. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Ready, ready?
3rd and a yard. It's Daniels. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Okay, break. 60 vices, 60 vices. Here we go, here we go.
The tight end Ertz in motion.
Ready?
On the handoff, it's Robinson. Just pushing guys away as he takes this forward for a gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
19 Lions. Hey, hey, alert.
Now Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Come on, come on. Hey, ready.
And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Once again, it's Cook. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. 2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. A run up the middle with Cook. Marked down at the 6. They send a receiver in motion left. Here's the first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. The crowd making their presence felt. This is, and he'll take it on in. Dalton Kincaid, touchdown Bills. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. And time again, Greg, the yards on the ground have been very difficult to come by.
Yeah, and it really goes against conventional wisdom, Mike. You hear so often everyone talk about you run the ball to open up the pass, and really that's not necessarily true. Oftentimes when you're having trouble on the ground, the best way to open things up underneath is by passing the ball, and that could be a variety of ways. Throwing it downfield, screen passes, swing passes. Just get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and open things up.
Look them up on a 2nd down and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And they will finally run him down.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things: a highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. They come to the line for this one. 3rd down, needing 3. They'll drop to throw. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line. And 4th down is coming up.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. I had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. On the handoff, this is Cook. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. It'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll try to sneak it here, and he will take this up past the 30-yard line. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So a road win here for the Bills. They proved much the best in this one. Again, a solid performance in all three phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Houston Texans and the Buffalo Bills. All that and more coming up next.
Oh, they indeed love their football here in upstate New York as you get a look inside Rockin' Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Welcome again, everybody, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and yes, the rain is falling now, and it is supposed to continue to fall throughout this game. So how do you think that will impact this contest?
Well, first and foremost, both quarterbacks are going to make sure the officials have those dry footballs coming in each and every play and standing over them sometimes with a towel before the center gets up there to snap it. Second thing is the focus of all the guys who handle the football. Do they wear gloves? Do they take them off? Will they carry the ball high and tight to make sure they have good ball security? That's paramount in a game like this.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
I remember when he came out of Wyoming, the big question mark, Could he be accurate enough to be a star in the NFL? I think it's safe to say he's put all of us in our place and put those doubts to rest. He can roll out and run it. He can bomb it over your heads. Everything in between. He is an absolute nightmare for defenses to try and prepare for. And when he's on, he's an MVP caliber player each and every time he takes the field.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
At the 28-yard line.
Option play. Here's Cook.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
A big play here for Buffalo. 52 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Cook. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Tap forward by Allen on the jet sweep.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This will wind up a loss on the play. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal. Now Allen. Touchdown! Amari Cooper from 4 yards out. And the Bills will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon.
That was a big throw right there on 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to be prepared for you to throw the ball on 3rd and goal. Because really, 2nd down, 2nd and goal, that's your play action time, and you're not sure whether they're going to run it or throw it. 3rd down, you're usually sure they're probably going to pass it. Even more impressive that they got it done. And on the opening drive of the game.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Stroud.
Incomplete.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
Stroud looking to throw.
That is caught and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
Stroud will look to throw once more. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Dumps it off to Mixon.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up.
And Mixon not going to get there. Running into a wall here, and they'll stop him short.
So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Allen now looks to throw.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Bills will move the chains.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
They'll try the middle with Cook. Oh, he shifts past him.
And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8.
Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Josh Allen keeping it himself from 5 yards out.
And the Bills lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. They'll start out here with the option left. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield.
That's the linebacker, Matt Milano, getting up and stopping him for a loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Stroud. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. A.J. Epinesa, the one credited for the sack. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Stroud to throw it. Got his man, Dell. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. Here's Stroud. Quick slant. He's got Joe Mixon. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
All right.
As Stroud now to throw. That's complete to Dell. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Mixing up the middle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup. 1st down.
All right.
Again, it's Mixon. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
All right.
Now Stroud. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Well, the goal is to get back into this game. The offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
Eluding the pressure, and he's going to go down again. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Well, James Cook and the Buffalo offense returning to work now. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Mario Edwards flies in to blow that play up. Now the punter, Sam Martin, called on to kick it away here. 35 yards that time on the punt, and the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, Stroud.
Short throw into the hands of Jordan.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. And the Bills getting set to go. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo 1st down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
Down the sideline he goes. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one goes for 36 yards.
So that about the shortest pass a quarterback can make, but it winds up going for a bundle.
Yeah, let's face it, in the stats, it sure looks like a heck of a throw, doesn't it? It's almost like in baseball when you get that little Texas leaguer that turns into a double. You would think that you hit it off the wall. Big-time play for him on a short little pass.
60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Cook up the gut. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And that's a gain of 6 on the 1st down run.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Now this time, Allen will throw. Touchdown, Bills!
Dalton Kincaid
from 3 yards out.
And the Bills are able to add on to that lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, yeah, give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
And now out comes Houston.
And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back to throw now on first down. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. And the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Here's Tommy Townsend now
as he'll punt it away for the second time. So possession goes over here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Just 18 seconds remain till halftime as they come up on first and 10.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
Will Anderson gets to him for the tackle.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon set to take over once more. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Stroud out of the gun here.
Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. To the right side and caught by Dell.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Here's second and 3. Stroud off the play fake.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
A.J. Epinesa
getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Stroud. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
Fielded just inside the 20. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They start the drive with Cook. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Texans here on 3rd down putting an extra defender in the secondary. Now Allen. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away.
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line.
The Texans back out there and ready to go. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Throw right side, taken in by Collins.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
From the gun to give to Mixon. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On the quick, right?
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Stroud.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Stroud looking to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And that is no good. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
You know that they were thinking second half comeback here. That's a big miss if they want to have a chance at that comeback.
A very big miss because time is becoming a real factor now, and they're 3 scores down.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Now 2nd and 3.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Here's Cook again.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he'll go down at the 28. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 4. A give. This is Cook. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 109 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. First down, here's the run with Cook. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Davis. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Davis. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard on the gain there as time will run out on this 3rd quarter of play. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the 4th quarter. And I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. They'll run with Davis, and he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And this Texans defense comes up with a goal line stand. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are. Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Pierce. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
The throwing again is Stroud.
Flushed out right.
Still going inside the 20.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. We know he's got the arm, but watch out for those wheels.
Kind of harkens back to guys they used to call the scrambler and the dodger. This guy can make it work with his legs.
Field opened up. He took advantage. Looking to throw. Stroud. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
C.J. Stroud.
An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Texans are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it was C.J. Stroud who finished off that drive with the touchdown run. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bills offense back out onto the field.
Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this before. When you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay, it's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to fashion together a good drive right here and now.
Because defensively, got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play.
Second down and a yard.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Has his man, it's Shakir. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
This offense so far on third down, they've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This will be 3rd and 5. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. Handoff comes to Cook. Oh, what a move. Pushing his way through, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
James Cook
taking it in from 24 yards out.
And the Bills have pretty well put it away here.
And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Houston set to take over. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, The second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. This one left side caught by Collins. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Here goes Stroud again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And he is going to have a Texans first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on fourth and long. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Again, it's Stroud. That's pulled in by Brooks. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And Stroud now to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins from 3 yards out. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. That time a 9-play drive. And it was Nico Collins who finished it off with a touchdown reception. And the Bills are going to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. To throw, it's Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he will have a Bills first down, and that should be that. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Tim Settle, the Virginia Tech Hokie, in there on the stop. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Allen down to a knee, and that should just about do it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals, and it comes your way next.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And leading them out, someone who's still the pride of Wyoming University and Fireball, California. One of the league's best and biggest arms, Josh Allen.
We've seen a lot of big arms come and go in the NFL. Few translate that talent, though, into stardom, quite like Josh Allen. It's fun for me on the college football road when I ask these young quarterbacks who they idolize, who they look up to. And just about every big guy that can run says the same thing, Josh Allen, because that skill set is so tantalizing. A player who can rip off a highlight reel play with the pass, and just as easy with the down in just about any situation.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Allen. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Short side option here. He's running left. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Mike Hilton getting up there for the tackle. No progress on first down, and they'll bring up 2nd and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Escapes a defender. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Allen going to the air. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them other than some injuries that unfortunately have ended seasons early. When he's on the field, timing, the anticipation, Kate, the precision with which he plays, he has very few peers.
This is hauled in by T. Higgins. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
11, Thomas.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession.
Here we go.
Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run. Daquan Jones with the tackle on that play. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry.
12.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Up to the line, and they're set.
11,
1st and 10.
11, mighty. 11.
Burrow from the gun. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the Bills' 34-yard line.
On 2, ready? 11, mighty. Dot.
Another try following the sack. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought down by Rasul Douglas.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Third and long. Here's Burrow. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Butker knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Ty Johnson now to return. Returns looking good so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Buffalo offense out there for their second drive of the contest. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. On first down, Allen. Connection made to Shakir. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. While that play was going on, we see that one of their teammates shaken up on the play. Not quite sure what happened, but they're out there to tend to it. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 34. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Tackle made by the rookie from Wisconsin.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Alert, alert, alert!
Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's on the move. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he gets him around 6 there. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Again, it's Cook. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's Allen. This will be caught by Cooper. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
56, 56.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Coleman with the grab. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Cook will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, it did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Touchdown, Buffalo! No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills drive their lead to 11. Bass now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Cincinnati headed back out for its second drive now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. From the gun, a give to Brown. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Gun. Dot.
Here's Burrow. Into the hands of Gesicki. Complete. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Burrow out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. Has it at the 37. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And the Bills will take over possession. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And that's good for a gain of 5. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 47. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have it on 3rd and 5. Throwing here, Allen. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. He was looking Amari Cooper's way there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And the fair catch made here at the 15. So no return on that punt. And the Bengals are going to be backed up to begin this drive. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Got a man, it's Gesicki. He's got a gain of 6 there. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. That's caught for the first. 3 inside the 30. T. Higgins. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 1-score game in the first half. T. Higgins, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Another one for Cook. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Now Allen, complete beyond the marker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and that's good for a Bills first down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's a give to Cook. Duke the defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Well, Brock, they've made it a point to incorporate him into their offense, and hey, no arguments here. He has been awesome in giving them a spark they need when he gets involved.
And it's so nice offensively, Kate, when you feel it, when you can run it, when you can throw it, and especially running it like this, going to pay huge dividends as the game goes on.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Connects with Johnson. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Bills first down. Now run by Cook. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he drives this forward to the 6. They've invested some early touches in him, Brock, and the returns so far, I'd say very promising.
Kate, I told you the story before, but it was the same play 18 plays in a row. You know, I was really good with that clipboard on the sidelines. 18 plays in a row. Peyton ran the same play.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills now lead by 10. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills drive their lead to 11. Bass now to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Bengals and T. Higgins back in possession here. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And the trick play doesn't pay off. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That's A.J. Epinesa on the tackle. All right, it's a nickel set for the Bills. 3rd down. Burrow to the air now. That's Gesicki. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Straight ahead, it's Brown. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
Here we go. Done.
Burrow from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. He has it at the 22. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Bills returning their offense and this running back to the field. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it'll be their football. First down throw for Allen. Finds Kincaid. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth and 3, drive on the line. They are going for it. Allen. He finds him beyond the marker. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Throwing now on first down. Allen gets this to Kincaid. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First down, Bills.
Back to throw now, Allen. He finds Kincaid. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills push their lead to 18.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Higgins makes the catch. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I'm one, ready?
Prior to first down, they decided to call a timeout.
Here we go, here we go. Turn.
Burrow back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. Here's 2nd and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. 1st and 10 from the 41. To throw again, it's Burrow. Into the hands of Gesicki, complete. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, Burrow to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That's A.J. Epinesa on the tackle. Second down now, 7 to go.
Gun.
Motioning the tight end now. From the 23. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Bengals. Working inside the red zone. Has it at the back of the end zone, but the throw carries him out of bounds. It's incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Burrow out of the shotgun. He brings it in.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
11.
On third down, here's Burrow. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals make it an 11-point ball game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. Thrown on the run, deep down that left. This is caught inside the 15. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. It began at the 30 and has now jumped to first and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. From the red zone now. Throwing the out route complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills leading. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
All right, thank you, Coach. And we are back and about set to begin the second half. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. We'll have him gain about a handful there. DeMar Hamlin getting there for the tackle. Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go.
From the 31. This one taken in by Chase. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brought down by Rasul Douglas.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Gun. 11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty.
Brown on the inside give. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. DeMar Hamlin getting there for the tackle.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They got 24 yards on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Here we go. Ready?
Putting a receiver in motion. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. No one open, so he chucks this to another county. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Slot man motioned over. On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. On target to his man Higgins. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Burrow from the gun. Caught near the goal line. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. This is Cook on the handoff. Jukes one defender, and he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. They'll run it with Cook, and he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. Here's Cook. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Davis can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this...
And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills push their lead further to start the half. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Bass now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series.
Here we go.
On first down, here's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
From the 37. And he goes down. The Bills got to him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Gun. Stop. Wide 80.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. On now comes their punter. And they could really use a good one here. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Takes this in at the 25. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And you can see in these clips quite an extensive highlight reel he's put together in what is a 4-touchdown game for him already.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say this guy's in the zone. I know in hoops, sometimes shooters say that hoop looks and that basket looks enormous. Right? I know on a golf course you're thinking, man, everything is a birdie. For this guy today, 4 touchdowns on the ledger. He's made it look easy.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I think everybody in the building was already thinking about the next play to run as they watched that short throw to the tight end. That's a gimme. You don't expect to see many of those drops.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Allen setting up to throw. Chased out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
The Cincinnati offense headed out now. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Stop. Stop.
Burrow setting to throw. Higgins makes the catch. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
On 1, ready?
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
At the 37-yard line.
Wide 80.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Ed Oliver there to make the stop. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Here we go. 11.
Burrow setting up the play action. Ooh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they're going to take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. This is Cook. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. He keeps it himself. And he gets the 1st before he's down. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Now it's Cook. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
He easily had the yardage for a 1st, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
Back-to-back carries here. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war in field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Here's 2nd and 7. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Here's a give up the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 41. Allen. We've got a screen to the running back. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Jukes out a 1-stop. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Davis gets it from the gun. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a 1st for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Now Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills have likely locked up the win right there. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21. Bass now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead.
Right, 80. Right, shot.
First down, Burrow to throw. Catch made by All. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
On one, ready?
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go.
At the 35-yard line.
Burrow. That's complete. Here's Brown. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Here we go, here we go.
First and 10 at the 48-yard
line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. A quick slant. Here's Gesicki. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
On one, ready?
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Gun.
At the 43-yard line.
To throw again. It's Burrow. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Completes this one to Chase. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And the Bills are able to secure this kick.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
First down, and they go right back to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And the Bengals bring it out of 5th DB. They're in the nickel, 3rd down. Now Allen going to the air. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away. While they're still in great shape to win this game, Kate, don't tell the kicker that. You know he's bummed with every miss. But with that miss, still 2-touchdown game, and one more stop here can very much end things.
The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. Got a man, it's Gesicki. And he'll get it up to the 44. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. A gain of 27 yards there. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Off line, ready? 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Here's Burrow. On target to his man Higgins. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
11 MT. 11 MT.
Throwing now. This one's caught. And he's tackled for a short gain. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is scooped up by the Bills.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. And that's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Again, it's Cook. Has good room at the 35. And he's all the way up to the 41. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. The Bills take a knee, and they'll let the seconds tick away in this win.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock. But the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Bills, as we say so long from Cincinnati.